Subscribe to Rootstem Gaming before the 15th of December for your chance to win this Araman figure. Welcome to Rootstem Gaming and welcome to Sector 13. Right guys, we've actually got a large game, 6,500 points. It is in 8th edition, but we are going to be using the Heresy rule set, which I'll include a link to down below. We're currently playing on a 7 foot by 6 foot table, and we have the 6 foot across, 72-inch across wall section. This is made from 3 Shrines of the Aquila, about 5 Bastion kits, and a hell of a lot of wood. As you can see, it's supported by about 4 big thick block sections.
Yeah, you could bludgeon a seal with one of them.
Yeah, it's quite heavy, to be honest. And then the back is just quite plain, but we've stuck some nice little comical stickers on there. Well, not comical. Basically, the game is just going to be me setting up this side, Mills setting up this side.
Did you get that poster about Fight Night between Emperor and Horus?
Oh yes, but I don't think I've put it on here.
Did you not put it on?
Not put it on this one. Yeah, there's a fight. Yeah, well, I'll do that. I'll stick one on when we're doing the. We might use the wall to actually replicate when Sanguinus might come out. We might do a Siege of the Emperor's Palace.
But he's not going to do it. He's just going to be laid at bottom of some steps.
Yeah, well, no, that's when it's been the. We'll have to play a Zone Mortalis game to replicate that one, mate. Yeah. I'm going to be deployed this side. Mills is going to be deployed on them four, effectively 6 tiles there, them 3 at the back, and of course the fortification. And my job is to breach these walls. This fortification is going to count as 2, is it walls of the...
I think it's an Imperial Fortress wall.
Yeah, Imperial Fortress wall, so it's going to be counted as 2. So basically we're going to cut it in half. It's 2 sides. Each side is going to be able to house 4 infantry squads. A total of 80 men.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're going to be 2 and 2. And then they're pretty much going to be able to shoot out. Because in the new 8th edition rules, you can't really sit on top of parapets anymore. So we're just going to put the squads, or part of the squads in there, so we know which squads are inside and which squads can shoot out. The heavy bolters are going to count as twin heavy bolters. Just basically because he's got a... We're just going to state that it's a lot of firepower, because that's what you can actually have in the rules for the wall.
I want to know how you can put an auto cannon in that fucking slot.
Well, I don't think it's for this. I think it's for when you've got the actual Wall of the... is it Wall of the Martyrs or something like that from Forge World? No, but this is our version anyway. And it's took us ages, but we finally built it. Right. Well, we're going to have a ruined section, and we may even extend it further.
There's more wall sections.
There's more wall sections. Possibly.
It'll be like... You know when a Warhound or a Reaver stands at top of it? It'll be like Attack at Titans or whatever it is. It like looms over the wall and there's just this little Chinese woman going like that.
Doing what, Mills? Right. Stop waffling now, let's take you to some armies. Reason's already been doing this, and he's coughing his head off. We're taking his Lunar Wolves army. Now, it's pretty much his entire force, actually. I did think he had bigger armies, but... what are we rocking today, then, Mr. Mills?
A speed bump. A speed bump.
What we got?
Obviously, there's the 2 fortress walls, which are insanely expensive.
Yeah, it's about 1,600 points, isn't it?
Nearly 1,700 points for the 2 wall sections.
Yeah.
So...
But they are, we forgot to actually mention, they are going to be 2+ armour, 4+ invulnerable save, toughness 10, 40 wounds per side, so they are going to be pretty hard nut to crack.
However, if you do kill them, they probably will explode and annihilate everything inside it. So...
Well, knowing your dice rolls.
The upsides and the downsides.
Yeah.
So...
What we're rocking?
First off, we have Outrider Detachment.
Yep.
I've got 10 Seekers, all with Combi Plasma.
Yep.
9 Bikers, 3 with Power Weapons, Sergeant with Power Fist.
Yep.
All have bolters.
Yep.
Insanely expensive just to put Plasma or Melter on them for them just to die, like fodder.
Yeah.
I have a cheap Praetor with a Paragon Blade.
Yep.
Archaeotech Pistol. and a Dreadclaw drop
Yep.
pod. That's one. I have what's the heavy support one?
Death Storm.
No, detachment.
Oh, right, it's heavy support detachment. I keep forgetting.
Spearhead.
That's the one.
Spearhead. So I have a 10-man Volkite squad.
Yep.
A 10-man rocket squad.
Yep.
Deathstorm drop pod
Yep.
with frag launchers.
Yep.
And a master at signal.
Yeah. Need to have master signal. Get those +1s to hit.
I have a Vanguard.
Yep.
With 2 bog standard veteran squads.
Yep.
For the special issue ammo. Both have Bane Strike
Right. Okay.
rounds. Which again are quite expensive at 3 points a model, but
Yeah.
are far better than the 7th edition Bane Strike rounds.
Yeah.
Contemptor with 2 close combat weapons and plasma blasters.
Yep.
And then led by a Siege Breaker
Yep.
with Combi Volkite and Thunder Hammer.
Yep.
He is in Cataphract.
Yep.
Another Vanguard. This will be my Praetor with Right of War for Pride at Legion.
Yep. Yeah.
So he, again, Paragon Blade and Volkite Charger. Even though it does look like Cataphract armour, I think it says it's special Cataphract armour. So I'm counting it as Tartarus. 'Cause
Right. Okay.
why not when he's got an Iron Halo? Why have Cataphract and an Iron Halo when there's no bonus in this game?
Yeah.
So he's got Tartarus. 2, again, bog standard veteran squads.
Yep.
With Bane Strike rounds. 10-man Terminator squad with mix of Chain Fists and Power Fists. 2 Plasma Blasters. That's that one.
Yeah.
Oh, for purposes of this, these are the sergeants
Oh, okay, no problem.
with antennas, purely
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they are supposed to be 2 20-man tactical squads.
Yeah. Breaking them down, giving them some Bane Strike.
Yep. And then the last spearhead is 2 Proteus Land Raiders.
Yep.
With Pintle Multi-Melter, Las Cannons, Cheap Praetor with Paragon Blade and Bolt Pistol,
Yep.
and a Deredio with the Las Cannon Arms and Aelos Missile Launcher.
Missile launcher. So, some tanks there, which are basically going to be used for when I siege to break the actual wall.
Sorry, there's these
hopefully.
2.
Oh, yeah.
These
Oh,
2
yeah.
are just 2 squads of tactical support.
Yeah.
1 with plasma guns,
Yeah.
1 with melter guns.
Have I got
That's
a there, no chain blades or anything like that now? Because you can have a distal chainsaw,
there's
can't you,
on
for an
it-
extra point?
Plasma guns have got chains. I've got chain blades, but
Yeah.
well, combat blades, but
Combat blades, yeah.
melter guns aren't, because
That's
they'll
not
probably
too
never
bad.
get a chance to use them.
Well, depends if you stick them in the wall there, sir. And they might be behind the wall. I'm not going to be able to shoot over for a lot. We're not actually really doing any sort of deep striking. We're just going to have it where you're going to assault the wall. So let's take you over to the Blood Angels. Okay. Mill's coughing again. Apologies for some of the broken bits. I did actually forget to bring glue. We are rocking 6,500 points worth of Blood Angels with 2 super heavy detachments actually coming in. We've got the Knights, as you can see. One with the sort of like melter, 2 of the chicken walkers. I think they're known as armigers. Pretty much bog standard is what you see, is what you get with those guys. Then we've got a fell blade. So if anyone's seen a fell blade in 8th edition, it is mighty. 747 points I think it's rocking in at. 2 sets of quad las cannons. The actual main gun itself is quite devastating, plus demolisher cannon and a heavy bolter in the front.
120-inch range.
Yeah, so that's going to be hopefully be able to sit at the back and just be able to bombard the wall.
After telling our last that, you were very disappointed in me.
We've got a Pride of the Legion. The Pride of the Legion's got 2 characters. We've got the standard Praetor with Pride of the Legion. He's going to have the it's not a relic blade, is it? What do I call it?
Paragon Blade.
Paragon blade in this, plus a Volkite. And then, of course, you've got a Primus Medicare. You can actually resurrect people on a 3+ in Heresy rather than 4+, just with a power sword and needle pistol. 4 units of Terminators. Again, WYSIWYG, what you see is what you get. Couple of combi weapons, lightning claws, flamer in that unit. Combi weapons, plasma, lightning claws. And then 2 standard yachts of Terminators. Couple of chain fists in each unit. And both of them have got the experimental assault cannons. They're also backed up by a 5-man unit of melter guns. They're going to be in the Rhino. I do have a Spartan, damaged Spartan. To take a whole point off that, Mills.
I think you'll find that it's had a weapon destroyed.
It has weapon destroyed result from the old game. So yeah, we've got a Spartan that's got a capacity at 25, so that can pretty much hold at least 2 of the squads of Terminators. And we've got a Cestrus Assault Ram, because if you're going to ram and you're going to try and get through a wall, might as well take something that's used for breaching spaceships.
I am looking forward to fighting that.
Yeah.
Purely because in 7th edition, that was dirty as fuck.
Yeah, very...
I mean, it were like Michael Jackson dirty. it were horrible. It's almost as dirty as this guy.
Yeah, the more attack, we'll come to him in a moment. Right, so we've actually got a battalion detachment as well with 3 characters. We've got a chaplain with a power mace and an inferno pistol. We've got a praetor. He's got the blade of perdition and a inferno pistol, and then a Moritat, a broken Moritat, unfortunately. Yep, Nils loves him. What are you talking about? He's got 2 inferno pistols. Now in the last edition, that was pretty insane. I've never used him in the 8th, so the 8th edition rules for this guy might not be as good, but we're going to try and break down some walls, some very tough walls. So I'm going to need as much melt as I possibly can. 2 large units of assault marines, just armed with 1 plasma, hand flamer, power sword, power fist or thunder hammer in the sergeant. 15-man unit of breachers. I'm breaching a wall. Why am I not taking breachers? So we've got some breachers in here, 2 melter guns in the team and a sergeant with a thunder hammer. And they're backed up with 3 contemptors. Again, what you see is what you get. So Keris's pattern assault cannon. And then you've got a twin las and a plasma gun. Sorry, heavy plasma gun. All of them have got flamers in their fists. So I'm rocking a lower model count, but some of the guys are quite heavy. These guys are going to be there to be able to try and breach this wall. So we're going to set up, and then we're going to try and we'll take it to the dice roll, see who's going to get first turn. Right, okay, so Mills is deployed on the wall. He's got several squads in different units. We are deciding that if the squad is actually housed with characters in their section, then the characters' buffs will apply to the units in the section that they're in. Right, so we've got the Seeker squad.
Yep.
And then we've got the missile launcher team with a veteran tactical squad. We've put those guys up there. Them 3 are actually in the same compartments as these guys. These guys are braving it right at the front. Some more veterans inside the Land Raiders. But it's all going to depend on who's going to get first turn.
Yep.
Over that side, as you can see, we've got the Volkite, some more veterans and plasma guns right over there.
Yep.
Another Praetor in with the Volkite and veterans, just to let them move all the ones. Back here, in the gate, because this is what we're going to count as the gate. Basically, if you're inside the gate, the turn after you can come outside the gate. So at the moment, we've got some Terminators patiently waiting. The bikers have gone inside the gate, so I can't shoot them, but Mills is going to be able to run out of the gate on his turn, so he might be able to get a surprise assault in maybe. And then a raider, well, of course, those 2 units there are in reserve. Another plasma gun team is going to be, it's a melter gun team, sorry,
yeah,
is going to be in the actual drop pod. A raid against them. We have 2 chicken walkers. The Paladin Knight over there and the 3 sort of Contemptor Dreads backed up by the Fellblade. All the infantry's taking the chunk in the centre. I don't know which side I'm going to go for. I think it just depends after one round of firing which one's going to be weakest first. We've got the Spartan loaded up with Terminators and the Terminator Praetor. We've got the Melter Gun team and a Rhino. We've got the Cestrus Assault Ram with, of course, another 2 Terminator squads. And backed up by the other 2 knights. This is going to be interesting. Right, let's grab some dice. Let's see who's going to get first turn. So neither of us set up first, because what actually we're doing it as a defender attacker. So Mills set up all his units first and then the attacker set up. So it's just going to be a straightforward roll off. I've got a 2, so doing well so far. Mills has got a 1. So Mills is allowed to attempt to seize.
I've got to seize, haven't I? Got to try.
Try to seize, yeah.
No.
No. So, Blood Angels will be getting the first turn of the game. So, let's get... Well, I'm hoping. Let's go into Blood Angels turn 1. Visit Barnsley Models and Games for all your wargaming needs. So a little bit of synopsis. These guys have all moved forward. We've done some shooting already because it's a large game, so it's going to be very difficult to record. But the reason we started recording now is because this unit, this unit, this unit, and this unit has fired at the wall and actually reduced it down to 10 wounds remaining out of 40. So they've stripped 30 wounds off. Mills's dice rolls have not been the greatest. They have not been fantastic. So the Fellblade is now going to open fire into the wall itself. I'm going to check the ranges of the last cannons. I know the main cannon's going to be in. We're going to check the ranges of the last cannons as well. So we've checked range. I'm in range, but I'm going to have 4 of them go against the Land Raider. The other 4 will go against the bunker. And the AE shells from its main weapon will also go against the bunker. So I'm going to do the 4 against the Land Raider first. 3 hits. Toughness 8, so I need 3s for the last cannons. So that's 2 wounds. Mills is on a 2 plus minus a 3, it's going to be 5s.
Nothing.
His dice rolls have been absolutely terrible. 2d6 damage, that's a 6. Not quite sure what Land Raiders have got, I think it's about 20.
Yeah, I think so.
So the black dice will represent the AE shells.
16.
Oh, I didn't get a lot of hits there. So these, because it's just toughness 10, the white's going to need a 5.
Which Land Raider do you put it on?
This closest one here, mate. That's going to need a 5, and the AE shell is strength 14, so that's going to need a 3. So I need a 5 on the white and a 3 on the black. And I've already used my reroll, so the AE rounds just bounce off it harmlessly, and it's just 1 more last cannon shell. 4 plus in 1. Again.
This is going to be a rate
a
game.
4.
This is a rate game for channel this. It's going to be over turn 1.
Down to 6. Actually, that's a different dice. That's yours, isn't it? Is it? No? I think
Yeah. I put my 2 on.
Yeah.
It's going to be
So
over.
that's down to 6. I don't think the only other thing I've got to fire at those might be a twin last cannon from over there. I'm going to check some ranges now. So we checked the last cannons from the Contemptor over there are in range. They're going to try and pound this wall. Down to 6 wounds left. Mills's dice have not... They've failed him, to be honest.
I think I've saved 2.
I don't think Contemptors have moving fire, so I think that's just 1 hit. And it's a 5. No, bounces off.
Battle cannon.
Yep, rapid fire battle cannon's probably going to open fire. The melter on the armiger is going to go against the other bunker. So I'll do that one first, actually. D3 shots. 1. And it missed. So my dice rolls have not been that fantastic now. 2d6 shots then into the... So 4 shots. Needing 3s from the knight. All hit. Strength 8, minus 2 and D3 damage. It's going to need 5s and 6s. Ah, you see, that's what I keep doing. I keep rolling the 5s when I need it on that. Now, Mills needs 4s.
Save 2.
Oh, save 2, so I can't destroy it. 2 more wounds. It's down to 4 remaining. I haven't really done anything else apart from hammer this side. So this side is a good chance is going to crumble next turn. But it's however much damage Mills is going to be able to do to these units. And that's it for my turn 1. That was quick and simple. It was just a hell of a lot of shooting into a wall. So far.
Land Raider.
And your Land Raider. Yeah, well, 4 wounds on a Land Raider. It's not much. It's fine. Right then, Craig. It's going to be your movement phase, mate. And then we'll do some small arms and come straight back into it. So we're going to go into Lunar Wolves turn 1. Northern Dark Arts, specialising in horror art, home decor and sculpture. So Mills's movement is effectively out of the gate. The guys have piled out. They've shifted forward. They've used a hell of a lot of Bane Strike rounds. Some Volkites over there. I've pretty much decimated this assault squad. They're down to 1 man left after using a command point to save him. Because I thought, it's a Thunderhammer. I like Thunderhammers. As well keep Thunderhammers. Some wounds on units down there from various different means. We've got some plasma guns and some Bane Strike rounds. That's open fire on some Contemptors. That's just wounded them a little bit. And then this thing here has come down disgorged units of Melter Gun team. He used a special command point to move his squad D 3 inches up as well, allowing him to get within depth dealer range of my knight. He's not fired those guys yet. We're just interrupting the flow of things. He's already fired with all the heavy bolters from the bunkers, just trying to chip away again just at big units. So it looks like my big units are the only ones that might survive this first round of shooting. But at the moment, he's got a hell of a lot of plasma guns from his Seeker squad firing at my Cestrus Assault Ram. So the Assault Ram is -1 to hit, but his Death Dealer rule means he's +1 to hit. So he still needs 2s, and they're going to fire all the combi plasmas. I'm guessing that's an expensive unit, that, Mills.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's cheaper now than it was in last. Because each combi weapon wore 17 points.
Yeah.
And it was just combi weapon. It weren't combi plasma.
No, no.
They are cheaper in this version than they are.
Yeah. So here we go. Needing 2s, and he's overcharging. That's a man dead. How many did you lose?
So far. In fact, I should have rolled them all in different colours, shouldn't
Yeah, you should have done.
Do you want me to read all that? Because that could effectively be 7 dead.
Yeah, tell you what we'll do is we'll randomise on who we take out, and then if it rolls on top of them again, then we know that they've fired twice.
Right.
Yeah?
So
Right.
We'll roll these first to
Yep.
get that out of it.
Toughness of 8. So he is going to need 4s.
Fucking scumbag. Look at that. That weren't worth it at all.
Now, 5 hits. Right, okay, let's get some saves done and then we'll allocate these ones.
Still
Minus of 3, I need 5s. So 4 has got through, that's going to be a total of 8 wounds. It's got 14 to start with, so it has been stripped. And he's actually lost 5 guys out of that one. Right, what are you going to go with next, Mills? I'm guessing you're going to go with the veterans here. I'm guessing they're going to open fire and try and finishing this thing off.
Yeah, yeah.
And they are going to be, because you measure from the bunker, so it's definitely going to be within 9. So therefore he's going to be within death deal range, and all of them are going to be in rapid fire. This is going to be a lot of shots. So you need 4s to hit, and you get to re-roll 1s. Sorry, 3s to hit, apologies, because you get +1. There's a 2 up this side, pal. There we go. Now you do need, because it is. Oh no, it's a Assault Ram is only toughness 7. I thought it was toughness 8. So you need 5s and 6s to wound.
So I'd have wounded with 3s on plasma guns.
Yeah, you
Not
would have done.
4s.
We'll go back and have a look at the footage after.
What is it, 5s? Did you
5s,
say?
mate. Yeah. 2.
-2 though. Might do something.
4s. Yep.
Did
It's another 2
something.
wounds.
Did
Right.
something.
Okay. Right there, guys. So after checking there, yeah, one of the plasma guns did roll a 3 to wound, so it has actually been wounded by that as well. I've rolled a 0 already. So the Cestrus Assault Ram is down to 2 wounds left. Now, Mill still has his heavyweights. He's still got his Land Raiders. He's still got his Deredio, and he's still got his rocket team. Now the Deredio, I believe his top weapon actually does hit flyers better than it hits anything else.
I might have just
So.
wasted them shots. No, I hadn't wasted them shots. Where is he? The radio.
Right, okay, let's find out what he can fire at. So we've decided heavy bolters are going to go in against the sergeant. The twin las, 2 las, the mega las cannons are going to go against the fell blade, and the rocket is going to go against the assault ram.
Yep.
So he needs 3 stick because he didn't declare his Helvetica system.
It's heavy 2d3 shots for missile
2d3 shots, yep.
So I got good.
3. Needing 3s.
3s against the ram.
Yep. 2 hits.
2 hits.
Need 5s to wound. Nothing. So the ram remains upright.
Heavy bolters.
Yep, against the sergeant. It's 2 heavies.
Oh, it's just counts as 1 twin. Same
That's
thing
it,
though.
6 shots, yeah. 2 missed. Oh. 4 saves, needing 4s. Oh, damn you, Mills. Damn you. I remember last cannons against the tank.
Last cannons. Needing 2s.
Yep. That's both of them have hit.
Both hit.
Strength of 10, so you need 3s to wound.
Command point.
Command point. 2. It's -4, did you say?
It is -4.
So I need 6s. None saved.
So
it was 5 plus 2 mortal wounds.
No. It says 1 dice causes damage, causes a mortal wound. Because there were no natural 6s.
Right, okay.
So effectively it's 6.
Okay, no problem.
So not,
That's 6 damage.
not great.
No, it's not so bad. It knocks it down to 20.
That one, when you in previous version, when you got a pedit.
So, after that failure, unfortunately, the wounded... Is it on 16 wounds on a Land Raider?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is
So,
only
yeah,
16.
so the wounded Land Raider, which is now on 10, still at the full profile. Heavy bolters are going into the Ram. Sorry for a close-up there. And the Melter and last cannons are going to go into the Spartan. So you say a heavy bolter first there, Mills?
Yep, heavy bolter into Ram.
Yep. Yeah, needing 4s. That's actually quite good, that. Needing 5s. None. He Cestrus 5 ones. The Cestrus Assault Ram survives again.
5 ones.
Shut up. Right, so it's going to be 4 last cannon shots and a Melter into the Spartan.
Yeah.
Needing 3s. Wow. Edit. Needing 3s. 4s on the Melter.
Two
last cannons have gone through. Need 5s to save. Not 1. So that's going to be 2d6 damage. And that's going to be 6 against the Spartan. So what was that again, Mills?
I'm going to multi-melter this one.
Yep.
The one with plasma cannon. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to multi-melter the one with las cannon.
Okay.
And then I'm going to heavy bolter and put 1 las cannon into your Spartan.
Yep.
And I'm going to put another las cannon into your assault ram.
Rightio.
So
which one first then, sir?
las cannon into your assault ram.
Okay, needing 4s. 2 hits. 3s. 1 wound. Minus a 3 means I need a 5. Bounced off. Heavy bolter and other one. Yeah, heavy bolter's in blue.
Twin, innit?
Yeah, they are twin heavy bolters, yeah.
So heavy bolter and las cannon into Spartan.
Yep. In 3s. Dice rolls. 5s and 3. Nothing. Wow.
There's just no point in turning up. I might as well have just put my figures on the table, gone, good game, and put them all away.
Melter. Multi-melter. Into Contemptor.
Hits.
Needs a 3.
Doesn't move.
And he's used his command point this turn as well. So the only thing left to fire is your rocket team.
And the melter.
Oh, and the melter team from over side. Yeah, but we know what they're doing. They're doing something special. They're going to be using 2 command points, aren't they, Mels?
I don't know. It depends on what they do.
Yeah.
It really does depend on what they do.
Spend command points on that as well. So your rocket team, what are you doing?
I'm going to put 3 rockets into your assault ram and 7 rockets into your Spartan.
Right. Now, he has got a Praetor, and he has got a Master of the Signal and a Master of Siege Breaker.
So they're +1 to hit.
Yep.
Because of the Cognis Signum of the Master at Signal.
Yep. So he sacrifices his shooting to be able to do that.
Yep. They reroll 1s because of the Praetor.
Yep.
And then all their heavy weapon attacks reroll wounds against vehicles.
Right. So the first 3 then against the Spartan, against the Ram, is going to need 3s to hit because of the -1.
3s on them.
Yep.
2s on them.
Yep. Go ahead. The rerolls on 1s. All hit.
They're the ones that I'm bothered. I don't give 2 shits about them.
Right. So he needs 4s to wound the Spartan. He needs 3s to wound the Ram, and he gets a reroll. That's harsh. That's really harsh. So against the ram, it's -2 because of crap missiles, of course. I know I didn't declare that, but we know what we are. So I need 4s.
Oh, I thought frag one. No.
4s on the ram. 1 has got through. There is 2 wounds left on that, Mills.
Do that one. I'm going to prolong that. I'll keep him in suspense.
What, you got 6?
Yeah.
So again, 4s on the Spartan. And 3 get through there. That's not good. Right, roll to wound then, sir. So another 6 off for Spartan. And 5.
7 off Spartan.
Oh, 7, yeah.
And Assault Ram's dead.
Assault Ram has finally gone.
Explode.
And it doesn't explode. We are actually, just so now you know, we are going to start leaving casualties on the tabletop as well. So any vehicles that don't explode are going to be left on here. I do have 10 men in there. So I'm just going to grab 10 dice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I got 1, 1, so I just lose 1 Terminator. So downed Assault Ram, they've got out, piling out towards, of course, the bunker. These guys, 9 of them, sorry, are within 9 inches. So they've got the Death Dealer rule, which means that they're going to be able to +1 to hit. Sergeant, unfortunately, is not in there, but they are aiming at this knight. So this is going to hurt.
This is where you
going to be.
And you think,
well, this is where I go, command point, and rotate iron shields, making it a 4+ invulnerable save.
they've got iron shields all the way around anyway.
Yeah, it is, but it's 5+.
All right.
You can rotate the iron shields for a command point, only on one of them, and it makes it a 4+ invulnerable save.
All the way around?
Yeah.
All right.
So all those hits. You need 4s to wound. Oof.
6.
It's gonna hurt. So 50-50. 4's got through. So that's 4d6 worth of damage.
So you've
That's
got
14.
14 wounds.
And it's only got 24, so it's only got 10 wounds left. Now, I do have a funny feeling you're going to do these 2 command points and fire again.
I don't know. What? Is he down a profile?
It will be for 10 wounds, yes.
What's he needing to hit?
4s.
For both?
Yeah.
I'll let him again.
So 2 command points. He's going to fire again. This is a special sort of command for tactical squads.
Got to show.
Tactical support squads as well. So I've got
What
it
you got here?
which is called, it's not very visible on this because I had to print it, but it's Fury of the Legion. So he basically gets to fire again. If it's a tactical squad that fires again, it's only 1 command point. He's going to be able to fire all of those melter guns again.
Same.
So because we rotate iron shields last until the end of the phase, that's still active.
That is not the same.
1. I thought that were going to be a lot more devastating. And it has saved it. Oh well.
That's average odds, that.
Yeah. 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50.
Yeah, that's good, that, Mills. That's good.
50-50.
Right. Are you going to do any assaults?
Yes.
Right, okay, so we'll do the assaulting and we'll come back at the beginning of the fight phase. So we've done the combat already. They've been reduced down to 4 men left. So I've pretty much lost 36 Blood Angel Assault Marines. That's quite devastating, to be honest. But it's only got 4 wounds left, so I should be able to take out the wall. He has killed my Cestrus Assault Ram. So they're still all locked in combat because they're still within 6 of my captain. And it means that they auto pass morale. That's down to 9 wounds. That's down to 8. So I've got 2 sort of gimped vehicles. So we're going to go into my turn 2. I'm going to see what, hopefully, I can try and destroy. Visit Barnsley Models and Games for all your wargaming needs. Shimmied. Everyone's kind of moved forward a bit. The Assault Marines have fallen back, allowing the characters to be able to try and take and destroy those bikers. all the walkers down that side have moved forward. I know I've got to try and deal with that as well, but I think I might try and use his crushing treads to roll over it. Steal him off rule. That'll be quite amusing. Right, so first things first, the wounded Spartan is going to fire at this wall. So I do need force to hit. Black is for the heavy bolters. Everything is going against it. I am within 6 inches of a captain, so I do get to re-roll the ones. Ooh. Right, and I need 5s on the white, 6s on the black. I've got to get through these 4 wounds. Only one. 50-50. It's not saved. Do you want a command point?
No, it's going to go up anyway. I'll just be wasting a point.
D6 damage. It's 5 wounds. What's that, Mills?
Comfort food.
You've got cake for when you're losing. That's a big cake.
Not just any cake. Not just any cake.
What is that?
Cookie dough cheesecake.
Wow.
This is the stuff of kings.
Is that for? Well, I suppose it's better than Dave reading a book when he's losing. Right, it's gone up. It's been destroyed. D6.
Thanks for moving.
Just pictures of Mills scoffing his face. Right, sir. D6 to see if you explode. No.
Come on, point.
I thought you would.
Yes! That's the fucking roll.
This is going to be bad. So, after checking the rules, everything within 3d6... This is going to bloody hurt, this. Within 3d6 suffers d6 mortal wounds. So that's going to be the opposite side is going to suffer d6 mortal wounds.
Yeah. It will actually hit its own fortress. This did not go as planned.
No, it didn't. 3d6 range.
Come on, 18. Give me 18.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not bad though, Mills. 9 is going to be the Rhino, both Terminator squads. It's not going to be them. Thankfully, your own guy's out of it, but it is going to be that and the Doredio. And it's It's halfway into it. I don't think now. It's not going to hit. Oh, it is. So it's going to hit both Land Raiders.
It's going to hit me Terminators.
The Terminators are inside the actual gate, so therefore they're classed as inside the building. So you'll be fine. Right. So the Terminators are going to be fine, but it is going to hit these 6 units on the outside. We've got all the units on the inside. We've got to remove it. We've got to put something there.
Right, we'll just do a bit before and after.
Right, yeah, it's a good idea.
It's going to take ages.
Before, and this is the aftermath. He managed to lose about 7 men, was it? 8 guys. So a lot of the veterans have gone. The Terminators lost a couple of Terminators apiece. I did manage to put 6 wounds on that one, 4 wounds on that one, and then 6 wounds on that one. So the Land Raiders took a bit of a beating.
Yeah, and the stuff that can take the D6 mortal wounds took 1.
Yeah. Yeah, the ones that I didn't want, even the ones that I could have rolled high upon, just managed to roll low. Oh well. Sorry. Right, we're going to do some small arms fire and we'll come back to some bigger stuff. So, we've actually gone through the shooting after the destruction of said wall. All this lot's opened up. That Land Raider's gone, managed to do mortal wounds to that. That's been reduced down to 4 wounds. That Land Raider's been reduced down to 1. He's lost a hell of a lot of guys. He's lost at least about 8 from that squad there.
Lost 8 from that one. I've lost 4 from that one. Yep. I've lost 9 wounds from my Contemptor.
Yep, which is still alive with 1 wound left.
9 wounds from that.
Yeah.
6 wounds from Midoredio.
Yep. I've had another 1 wound from the bunker.
1 front wall. 4
lost
rocket men.
A couple of guys from here.
Yeah, 3 melter gun.
And then about 4 rocket guys. So we're going to go into the assault phase. With some charging. And then we're going to come back into it. I did forget to resurrect somebody, that's my fault. Right. Yep. Let's do the turn 2 for the Blood Angels assault phase and see what happens. Right, guys. Right, so the one Terminator managed to make it in here. He managed to kill the other one with some Overwatch fire. This small Terminator squad made it into there. The Armiger Warglaive made it into the Contemptor, and the the Dreadnought and the Fellblade actually charged into his shooty Deathstorm drop pod. The Knight down here did charge into the... It has charged into the Melter Gun team. Probably going to be doing that one off camera, but I was just going to do this one to start with. So 2 attacks, needing 4s. Both hit. 2s to wound. 2 wounds. Any 6s?
1 6.
So 1's alive, which will be the Sergeant. Which, I'll be honest, is stopped me from doing what I want. Because if Mills spends 2 command points there and doesn't have that unit break, I'm stuck. I can't consolidate into the missile launcher team. So, right, we'll do some more of this off camera and we'll come back and show some results. So he's fought back, done nothing to me. He's waded in here, managed to kill about, well, reduced them down to 4 guys. The fight back actually did a wound to the Knight. The Chicken Walker took care of the wounded Contemptor. The both combination of M2 actually did take care of the Deathstorm drop pod. So down to now to Mills's morale phase. That unit's no longer there, so it'll be that squad.
In fairness, it didn't matter what I rolled.
What, 2 on them?
I'm on about him.
Oh, him?
He's dead.
Yeah, he's gone, but them, that's what I was telling you to roll for. But you've got a 2, so it's fine.
I got a 1.
They're okay. And him, he's lost 9, so regardless of what he rolls, unless Mills wants to spend 2?
No.
No. So I can't consolidate because it's no longer the assault phase. So, battering. I got battered, and then I did more battering back. We're going to see what Mills's retaliation is going to be. Oh, the morale on the thingy, guys.
5, so that's another 3 dead.
Nope, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Sergeant's
So just
alive,
Sergeant's still alive, so that'd be 1.
Yeah.
Yep. Right. So there we go. Right, so back into Mills's turn 2. Northern Dark Arts, specialising in horror art, home decor and sculpture. So starting from this side, Craig has sort of jimmied a few units about. They've remained still, of course. These guys have dismounted from the other half of the actual wall. They're coming up to try and plug this flank. The Terminators have dismounted. I think they're going to be running forward just to try and create another speed hump for me to try and go over. I didn't manage to go over the first speed hump very successfully. These guys, of course, all remaining in there, all remaining ready to fire and pour down some remaining fire in here. These guys have fallen back, allowing this to get closer. There's a good chance that that's going to try and combat the Knight, simply because it's actually not so bad in combat. It does only strength 5, but it does do 2 damage. There's a -2, so it's actually pretty decent. Right. We'll get some more Craig shooting. And we'll let you see what's happening. Okay. Mills has opened fire with quite a lot of stuff down here. Managed to wipe out all the remaining Terminators, which is not good. He has knocked a wound off the Rhino with some last cannon shots from over here. Not much else gone apart from when the Volkite opened up. He actually took off 4 of the Terminators, forcing me to reroll one of the saves as well to actually save the squad because it would have been wiped out. He's now firing the Volkite Charger, which does still the 2 damage, is firing them into the Terminators.
2
the
hits.
guy that's left
Strength 5.
needs freeze.
2 wounds.
Oh. Should really have dice with me. So 2 saves needed. Just 2 saves. Your next one, sir.
Two plasma blasters into him.
From... Yep.
Into him.
Yep.
And all combi bolters into the full squad in front.
No problem. So your plasmas are 18-inch range. They're going to be in range. Are you overcharging? Just keeping it single.
Keep it single.
Single, needing 3s to hit. Rerolling any 1s. And then you need 3s to wound. So 1 wound. It's a minus of 3. I'm on a 1+ armor for being in cover. So he suffers a wound. He's got 1 wound left.
And
then you've got all of these heavy bolters. Right, so this is how many shots he's got from his bolters. That's insane. Rerolling any 1s. Yep. And the green ones, they're the ones hitting on 3s.
Yes.
Yeah, the rest of them have got the death dealer rule, so yeah, all hitting on 2s. Needing 4s. This is going to hurt. It's a hell of a lot of dice, that mill.
Depends if they do anything though, doesn't it?
That is true. So how many wounds you got?
16.
16 wounds. 16 saves on 2+. 1. So 1 wound on those Terminators. What are you shooting with next then, sir?
It will be the
Plasma
heavy
guns.
bolters.
Heavy bolters from the Bastion.
Yes.
They're going to fire into
The plasma.
right,
cannon.
no problem. The 6 twin heavy bolters coming into the Contemptor with a plasma cannon, needing 4s because of the automated defences. Bit better than the standard automated defences, these. Here comes the roll to wound, needing 5s or 6s. Stay in his hand. How many you got there? About 4, 5, 6.
6.
6 saves, needing 4s. Oh, 3 wounds on that Contemptor. Still not enough to bring it down. Probably it might be enough to actually knock it down a bracket though, because it was on 7.
10 to 4 now.
Next then, sir.
Plasma guns into it.
Are you overcharging?
No.
That's going to be 10 shots, needing 3s. And then you're going to need, after 3s, you're going to need 4s, aren't you? Yeah. Those are dice not going to crack into the 4 wounds though. Minus of 3, so it's going to be my 5 up in 1. I lose another 3 wounds. If you'd have overcharged, you'd be dead.
Yeah.
What about the bolter from the Praetor, or has he not got a bolter, is he just a basic?
It's an Arcatech pistol. It's
Ah,
a 12-inch range.
12-inch range. I'm not within 12. He has fired the Volkites. Is it actually going to now be... He's actually done a little bit, quite a bit of damage, I'll be honest with you.
That's all
by
left.
removing the Terminators. Don't forget that my mission is to get across this battlefield into these 3 squares. Now, I managed to make a breach, but the problem is that the Terminators that were at the breach have all been wiped out. So the only hope I've got is this Rhino with some melter, or possibly in a couple of turns for these Knights to go through. But I am being whittled. That's already fired, so it's going to be combat then, Mills. So
No, I've got rockets to go.
oh, rockets, yeah, sorry, apologies. You do have your rocket team. So I'm guessing what are they going for? Rhino. Needing 2s because of the specials given to him. Rerolling 1s and can reroll wounds. So.
Yep. Reroll the 1s.
Needing 3s with rerolls.
All pen.
All. Alright. 4 saves, minus 2 on the Rhino is going to need 5s. Sorry, mate. That's 4 saves. I shouldn't laugh. Rhino of indestructibility.
Charging then.
Right, okay. So we're going to go into the charge phase and we'll show you the results when we come back. Okay, so which unit are you going to go with first then, Craig? These guys have charged down here, just to let people know. They've charged up via heroic intervention from my Praetor captain over there.
I will be going with my Terminators first.
Terminators first.
3-inch round.
Closest to closest, and you need to be within an inch. I think he's going to be able to get down here.
He gets around there.
Yep, so that's everybody's going to be in combat. And I've got 2 attacks apiece.
Yeah, I've got 2 attacks apiece.
We'll do your chain blades first.
I can't remember how many I've got in squad.
You've got 2 that I can see.
1,
3,
2, 3, 4, 5. So it's split straight down the middle of it.
So 5 chain blades, 10 attacks.
Its sergeant has a chain blade, doesn't he?
I don't know. Sergeant has a chain blade, yeah, so that's going to be 11 attacks, needing 4s.
But
Any 6s? Oh no, it won't be with these.
so it's
So that's 11 chain fist attacks first.
that's my chain blades.
Might as well just do them separately because they're 2 damage, aren't they? Straight.
Have they?
Yeah, -4, 2 damage.
Oh, yeah, so they are.
You are within all your ones. So that's another 2, yeah. Don't get extra because it's a -1, yeah.
2.
2. Do you want to command point any of them?
No.
2 saves of 5. 1. So one of them's dead, which would be the wounded one.
And then the power fist.
Yep. Reroll any 1s. That's a 1 over here, mate. Yeah.
Another 1.
2s. Jesus. 3. Yeah, that's close. Oh.
Fuck's sake. So yeah, so I've got 4.
4. 4 saves needing 5s. None this time. First one does 2, that'll kill 1. Second one does 3, kills another, and kills another. That will be the whole entire squad wiped out. Ow. That's painful. So he gets to do a 3-inch consolidation.
Both do, don't they?
Well, he does when it's his turn to attack, yeah. So he gets to be selected and then he'll have to move possibly towards that Praetor.
Yeah.
So it's up to you if you want to select him.
But he'll not get to attack him, will he?
No, it won't. No. I am going to use 2 command points while you're deciding on that to wail on these guys before.
Forward. They're going to move forward, aren't they?
Yeah. Right, so I'll use 2 command points. So I'm interrupting. 4 attacks needing 2s, rerolling 1s. He needs 4s normally, 3s. And I believe there is something special regarding the blade. So it's a -3 and 2 damage, so he's managed to kill 3 of those guys. Can't interrupt anymore, so I'm down to 7 command points. Mills now gets a chance to strike at that chaplain.
Yes. So I've got
3 attacks on your sergeant, and 2 attacks on everyone else.
Yep. So power fist in red.
Yep. Yeah, I believe you are within 6, so you can reroll your 1s.
I got 1 6. Well, we'll measure them 2. I got 1 6 for
An extra attack.
an extra attack. Does nothing.
That's a 1.
So I suppose I can re-roll that if I'm in range.
Let's double check it. 6 inches. You would be in range, good sir.
Am I?
Yep. Only just.
Power fist and another hit land, but another 6.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, that 3 hit. It's 3s to hit, mate.
Fucking hell, yeah.
Power fist, that's not. It's my turn. So it's 4s normally, but 2s on that fist. Ooh, that's going to be bad.
We got 2 normal, 3 power fist.
2 normal armour, on the whites, and the power fist is going to hit his refractor field, which he needs 5s to save with. So refractor field save 1, so 1 fist has got through, so D3 wounds.
1 fist got through.
Oh, I've only rolled 2, sorry mate. 2 fists have got through.
And
I've saved both of them.
Saved them.
Yeah.
4 wounds. 3 wounds, sorry.
3 wounds, I believe that's him still alive, because he should actually be on 4 wounds. Attacks back with a mace. Rerolls hits. And the power mace, I believe, is a plus. Well, it's at least a +1, so I need 3s normally, 2s, because of Blood Angel rule. So 3 wounds, and I believe a power mace is -1.
I thought it was -2. Oh, it's +2 strength.
I think it's +2 strength, -1. Power axe is +1 strength, -2.
How many saves?
3.
2 dead.
2 gone. So it's just going to be a sergeant with a power fist left.
Who will be dead next turn?
More than likely.
Drop pod.
Yes, the drop pod against the Walker. Go ahead. What do you need?
4s.
Ooh, that's a lot of hits. Now you do need 5s and 6s to wound. Should have had that roll. You had before. Oh, still 2 of them.
2 with -2 and 2 damage.
So I'm going to need 5s. I got 1 and failed 1. So he's going to be down now to 5 wounds remaining. It's a -3 and 6 damage apiece. 3 of them's got through. Ripped it to pieces. Wow. So he's going to consolidate a little bit towards this Melter Gun team. Probably trying to finish them off. Oop. Losing that there. This guy's actually used his charge and gone into the Praetor. Now he can't attack the Praetor, but the Praetor can attack back. So he's going to attack him. 4 hits. I'm not quite sure what the blade does.
+2.
+2. It's going to be 3s to wound. 2s because of Blood Angels, but I only scored 2 wounds. So he's going to need 4s to save, and he saves them both. And I believe, is that it then, sir?
That's my charges.
That's everything. Everything that's fought back is fought back. Right. What are you rolling for your morale?
Veteran's dead.
What did you roll?
A 6.
So you roll a 6 when you don't need a 6, and you roll a 1 when you need... Yeah. Well, my guy's lost 4. He's alright. So the veteran's gone. The Terminators are in my lines. Praetors are engaged with each other. And those are actually dead. So it's going to go into my turn 3. Right, let's see what additional stuff I can do here. Visit Barnsley Models and Games for all your wargaming needs. So I've shimmied forward a bit. Rhino's risking it, to be honest. Those guys there look like they're going to be assaulting that side of the wall finally. I've done some shooting already. Managed to kill a couple of Terminators. The Spartans opened up, removed a few of the veterans from down here. Not enough though. I need a bit more to actually be taken out. So now I'm going to be going with the Fellblade. Now the Fellblade is going to put all of its last cannons plus HE shells into the Terminators, and then the heavy bolter and the demolisher cannon is going to go into the Land Raider.
Yep.
So first off I'm going to fire the main weapon. Now this is 2 dice, 2d6 shots. I can re-roll if I want to, if the unit's 5 or more models. So I'm going to re-roll that. So I've got 9 shots. 9, needing 3s. 6 hits. Strength 8, -3, so needing 2s. 5, so that's 5 wounds. Mills is in cataphract armour, so he needs 4s to save with his invulnerable save, so 5 of them. Oh man.
How many damage?
2 each.
Thought it would be.
So he's just lost 5 guys before the last cannons kick in. Might as well do the last cannons at the same time, yeah. 3 hit with the las.
4.
2s to wound with the las. 4 wounds with the last cannons there, Mills. So he needs another 4 saves of 4 pluses.
Another one.
Another one is a d6 damage, so if I roll a 1, I didn't, so that's another 1 dead. So, not Plasma or Sergeant, I'm guessing. Now the heavy bolter is going to open up. It's going to churn into the Land Raider, followed by the Demolisher Cannon. Needing 5s. 2 wounds, Mills, with a minus of 1, so you need 3s to save. Oh, damn it, man. And do you explode?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I also fired upon that and managed to destroy it.
Nope.
Nope. So that's another wreck. We'll put some smoke out in a moment. Oh, it's getting tense and feisty. This thing is going to open up against those guys. 3 Storm Spear rockets. 1 hit because it's on a low profile. 2s to wound. So 1 save so far of 4 plus there, Mills. And then d6, 6 shots with the...
Nope.
Nope. So that's 1 of those dead. 6 shots with the melter. Needing 5s, 2 hits, 2s to wound. 2 wounds, you need 6s because you're in cover.
2 more dead.
So so 3 of these are gone. Furthest away or closest, or?
Makes no difference, they're all normal guys.
3 gone. Right. There you go, sir. Oh. Gonna have a think. So I've just been round that side, open fire with pretty much everything there, and managed to do 6 wounds on the wall. That's it. Right, okay, so coming down to this side again with the Knight. Knight's going to fire its autocannon and its heavy stubbers and its melter into the remaining Terminators. The Gatler is going to go into the actual Devastators over this side. So to start with then, the Icarus pattern on top, 1 hit, needs a 3. It's got a 3, it's a minus of 1, and it's 2 damage. So this is against your Terminators.
5.
So it's fine. D6 shots with, so that's 5 shots with the melter. That's 4 hits. Needs 2s. That's 4 wounds with a minus of 4. So 4 plus in 1.
3. Go through.
Right, so the first one does 3 damage, which will kill 1. The second one, 3 damage, and the last one, so actually the melter will finish off the Terminators. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. It's very difficult with these dice. 12 shots now into these. Oh, it's getting game over-ish.
I think it was game over after your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds on the Devastators with a minus of 2.
That's 3 dead. I've only rolled 4 dice.
4, another 3.
5. 4 dead, sorry.
So 1 left from those Terminators, which I'm guessing it will be the Sergeant.
Yep.
Yep. I do not have anything left to shoot. So it's mainly going to be close combat. So I'm going to do my charge phase. We'll get that done. I'll take those figures off. We'll get that done, and then we'll bring you up to speed with what's happening. So I've actually just done all the combat. The Praetors died, and then that's been reduced down to 17 wounds by the other 3 units didn't manage to make it in, but the Armoured Jet and the Contemptor did. Looking at the battlefield, Mills is going to eat more cake, I think. Yeah, I don't think he...
That were wank. Top and bottom of it, that were a wank game.
Mainly due to your dice rolls.
How do you lose 30 odd hull points in 1 turn?
By not rolling 4 pluses, mate, because that's what basically happened.
Fucking 2 plus 3.
Rolling lots
You love it, really.
Yeah, like an enemy.
Yeah. Oh, dear me. Ah, well. It's a lovely wall. It's a nice piece of terrain, at least. Which will never see the light of day again. after today.
Use it to go bludgeon a small child to it.
It is heavy enough on those side pieces to actually do that. Well, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button for more. The wall will make a return at some point in the future. We'll probably tweak the rules a little bit because we did actually say at the end that it was a little bit over or underbalanced for what you were doing. But thanks very much, guys. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/Rootstem Gaming. Also on twitch.tv/Rootstem Gaming. Facebook is Rootstem Multimedia. Twitter is Rootstem Multimedia. And t-shirts, again, just type in Rootstem Gaming on teespring.com. Thanks very much, guys. See you next time.